The following slide talks about food security. We know that food security is a challenge for so many countries around the world. Either we practice our religions by wasting food, or we practice our religions to conserve food and provide this type of necessity to the people who are in need. As I mentioned, 1 out of 9 people sleep without food every single night. So we need to go back to our spiritual beliefs. And as we were taught in fasting Ramadan or in the Lent or other spiritual practices, that food is there to respect and to provide necessary nutrition and not to be wasted. The following slide is what has been or what is being currently done by some responsible people who are looking at our practices. Instead of making, for example, Christmas a wasteful festivity, we can embrace that and change our behavior. Instead of wasting the resources by manufacturing textiles and the fashion, there are responsible leaders who have taken that into account and started producing sustainable fashion that is faith consistent but also sustainable in the production. And this is part of the sustainable living that we have to be embracing. The following slide talks about we need to do this together. And the paper that we have just launched, which you can find on the website under the documents of this conference, is only the beginning that connects the environmental ethics with the spiritual ethics and nature-based solutions. Some of the recommendations of that paper is, in fact, collaboration, as was highlighted this morning by the faith leaders, that we need to do this together. We need a platform to bring all of us together in a dialogue for policy making, to come up with resolutions, to come up with decisions that are not only binding, but also directing the behavioral and the use of natural resources. We need to be able to build back better in a way that embraces all of these behavioral changes that we need to adopt. Of course, it is not only interfaith, but also intra-faith collaboration and capacity building, and making those understandings, those definitions of what it means to employ my spiritual belief in my daily activities and actions. We need the scholars, whether they are spiritual scholars or they are scientists, to meet face to face and eye to eye and work together in utilizing the sacred scripts in the science and also the scientific findings and facts in supporting the sacred scripts. We need to work together in empowering not only UNEP in launching this global Faith for Earth coalition, but we need to empower all those who are interested to put their hands together and lead a new world, a world where we do not go back to the old normal, where we have abused of our resources and where we can leave behind a planet for the next generations that provides them with the necessary support and conserve the natural resources and the creation of our God. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope that we will get in discussions about this subject.